Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Firstly, a massive mazel tov to Mika Swimer and your family, Mika. Looking forward to hearing you on Shabbat and enjoying another bar mitzvah in Mazel Synagogue. Really looking forward to that. And we had a lovely Shavuot as a community. Obviously, for those in shul, it was lovely to have Kiddush both days. So feeling that, in a sense, things started to opening up step by step. We've got to take it carefully. And we will, but good to see things are opening up. So this week's Parashat is Naso, and one of the things at the middle of the Parashat, one of the elements in the middle of the portion is the priestly blessing. These three blessings, which become the Birchat Kohanim, the blessing of the priests. And there are two things I wanted to mention really. One is fascinating when we see written that God asks the priests, right, in the future to bless the children of Israel. Ko tevarchu. This is the way you will bless. Amor lahem, say to them. And Rashi picks up this point. What does it mean, say to them? And makes the point that it needs to be heard. In other words, it's not just enough to bless for the priests. It needs to be heard by the people. And I found that quite fascinating, this idea that the blessing is important. To bless someone, in a sense, to want good for someone else is clearly important. To want the better of someone else, to want them to be more prosperous, more healthy, more content, happier. But to explain that to them, to say to the person, to be open with the other about what you want and the good that you want for them and how much you want to bless them. I remember when I was looking for a venue actually for our wedding in Israel, and I once went to a certain place in Jerusalem, which I looked as a possible outdoor venue, very lovely place. And as I was leaving, there was a kiosk there, and a person said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I was looking for a place to get married." And he said, "I'm going to bless you." He said, "I'm a Kohen, I'll bless you." And this beautiful feeling of being in Israel, which is, of course, where it was, and this random guy who wanted to give me a bracha. He wanted to give me a blessing. He wanted to bestow something good on people. And you don't have to be a Kohen to bless anyone. We're told, Al tiyek birchat hedyot kal be'inecha. The blessing of a non-priest shouldn't be light in your eyes. Any blessing will take. So that was one thought I had. And the other one was the idea that at the end of the blessing, God says, "You'll place my name on the Jewish people." He's saying that to the priests. Va'ani avarachem, I will bless them. In other words, there is this issue of who's blessing here. What are priests getting up on Yom Kippur or Rosh Hashanah or festivals and they're blessing us? Are they the root of blessing? So God checks that here and says, well, actually, hold on, just be careful. I'm the source of blessing, but I'm going to use, in a sense, the Kohen as this medium to spread blessing on the Jewish people. And maybe there's something also about the ideal for us as a nation. We are told, and we read this over Shavuot, that we are a kingdom of Kohanim. Well, we're not all priests, we're not all Kohanim. But maybe the idea is that God wants to bless the world, and there's an idea that we are able to and could become potentially a conduit for that blessing to the rest of the world. So some ideas for this week's parasha. Have a great, great Shabbat, and see you soon.